Hey guys. Ooh, look at you. Cemetery peacocks. Today is Tourist in Hollywood Day, and we're going to be going to a bunch of filming locations for movies, mostly houses. Got a bunch picked out from some of my favorite movies, and yes, I am wearing a Laura Palmer shirt because we are beginning our day at Hollywood Forever Cemetery, where my favorite director and writer of all time is buried right next to me, Mr. David Lynch. And it's kind of weird being here. I've been a fan of David Lynch since Twin Peaks aired in 1990. I used to watch it on Thursday nights growing up, and Lynch sent me down a rabbit hole of directors and movies and things that I might not have been turned on to if it weren't for this man. And it's very sad, but what he gave us in life is cherished by many people. So let's take a closer look at his tombstone and what people have left here. Obviously flowers and coffee. David Lynch was a big coffee drinker and a smoker. I think I read somewhere that he started smoking at like a really ridiculously young age, like 7 years old or something. But you got an ear, and that is from Blue Velvet, of course, and you have the little baby from Eraserhead, and then blue roses. And for any of you that are Lynch fans, you know what the blue rose means.
Agent Desmond, one thing has been troubling me. The blue rose. You're going back to the trailer park for the blue rose.
And they do have it taped off, I'm not sure why, but this is pretty strange being here. So I'm gonna take a few minutes here and hang out with Mr. Lynch, and then go see some other of the people, famous people and authors, writers, celebrities, actors, actresses that are buried here. So this is where we start our journey with David Lynch, where it all began. Hey guy, how you doing? Yeah? I'll see you later. Johnny Ramone from the Ramones. Hattie McDaniel, Gone with the Wind. Interesting. This one was sad. I remember when this happened. Anton Yelchin. So right here, Helena Hutchins. That was Alec Baldwin's friend. And then right over here, this one is another one I wanted to see, and it's Chris Cornell. I saw Chris Cornell play a show in San Diego about 3 or 4 months before his death. I remember seeing it on the news, and it's just crazy because you're here today, gone tomorrow. Another one that I really wanted to see here we're coming up on, and that is the legendary man himself, Paul Rubens, aka Pee Wee Herman. It's got a good view.
I'm trying to use the phone!
And then right up this way, not too far from Pee Wee, we have Burt Reynolds. Prime real estate. Another one of my favorite directors is a guy named Gus Van Sant. Now he is not buried here because he's still alive, but my own private Idaho, Udo. Again, it's got a good view. And Darren McGavin. You know him from The Christmas Story. All right, they're cheering for him. Christmas Story, you know him, man. He was Billy Madison's father. But here he is right here. Fragile. Must be Italian.
Ah, fragile. It must be Italian.
Now we are at the Judy Garland Pavilion. What's this book? I can leave. Notes.
Where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops.
Somewhere over the rainbow. Want to sign it? So that's Hollywood forever. I think we've seen everything we're gonna see today because we have a whole mess of Hollywood houses to go see. And one of them relates to one of the graves that we saw here. I'll give you a hint. Standing here in Pasadena, California, and right behind me, over my shoulder, is the hedge maze from Halloween, where Michael Myers steps out and Jamie Lee Curtis's character is walking from this direction behind me and says goodbye to her friend in these houses. So they walk down this way, and this is where Michael Myers is hanging out by that hedge maze. So right here is where it is. And then her friend goes up to call him a creep. And what's around the side? Nothing. And finally, we are at the actual Halloween house. I believe it was moved, and now it's like a law firm or a real estate agent, and it's right in downtown Pasadena, real nice area here. But right there behind me is the Halloween house.
You're not supposed to go up there.
Yes, I am.
That's Spook House.
Just watch.
Pretty cool. Not too far from our last location, the Halloween house, the Halloween Hedges, and Pee-wee's house. We now have 1.21 gigawatts, the Gamble House. Exterior filming locations for Dr. Emmett Brown's house in Back to the Future. I believe it's a museum now. There is like a bookstore over there and a tours you can take, but check this place out. It's actually amazing to think that in a bathroom in that house, the flux capacitor was invented.
1.21 gigawatts!
Great Scott, there's so much more to see. And now I find myself 1 block away from the famous Halloween Hedges to go to one of my favorite movies ever made, and that is 1985's Pee-wee's Big Adventure. And Mr. Crabtree lives next door. When Pee-wee needs to water his lawn, he warns Mr. Crabtree, "I'm gonna water my lawn now, Mr. Crabtree."
Good morning, Mr. Crabtree!
Hey, good morning, Pee-wee.
I'm gonna water my lawn now!
Okay.
So there it is, Pee-wee Herman's house. 1985 was probably the best year for American cinema, and this is one of my favorite movies from that 80s era. And behind me is Lane Meyer's house from Better Off Dead, and across the street behind me is Simone's house, where Ricky can't keep his testicles off of her.
Instead, he uses it as a chance to put his testicles all over me.
His what?
How you say, octopus, testicles.
No, tentacles. NT. Tentacles.
Tentacles.
There's a big difference.
This is awesome. We're in Glendale, California, and this is Better Off Dead filming locations. And right there in that window, that's where Ricky's mom blows up.
God bless him.
Mrs. Smith, no, wait!
Gee, I'm real sorry your mom blew up, Ricky.
And right here in the driveway is where Lane's car is under the tarp for months, and then him and Simone fix it. And there's Simone's house right there. Where's the sign she's throwing the oranges at? I don't see it. All right. We are seeing a lot today, so onward. So I'm gonna give you Kevin Arnold's home address, 516 University. And we're coming up on it right here. Right there, Kevin Arnold's house. The Wonder Years was 1988 to 1993. And I watched every episode. And the cool thing about it was Kevin Arnold in the show was exactly my age in real life. I was about 12 years old in 1988. Yeah, I was born in 76. So right there we have the Wonder Years house. Right there. And it's on a street in Burbank, California. And as you can see, the mountains up there are quite impressive. And then Winnie Cooper's house is that one right there on the other side of, not this house, but the house next to it. And we'll walk up there. Winnie Cooper's house. I think she did Kevin dirty in a few of the episodes, but that's neither here nor there. So we're gonna cross the street and walk back down towards Kevin Arnold's house. There it is, right there. Kevin Arnold's house. Pretty cool. Well, we've seen Doc Brown's mansion, and now we're gonna see Marty's house. And that is the house right there, the yellow one. Awesome. And this is the street where they don't need roads. Marty McFly's house, Back to the Future. We just met with the homeowner and she was absolutely amazing. I'll tell you that story in a minute. But this is the house with the power lines in the background. And this is the street where Doc says, roads? We don't need roads. So the homeowner comes out to greet us, and there's people here before us. And I asked her if I can interview her, but she didn't want to be on camera, but she said to ask her anything and I could tell you. So they have owned this house since the 70s before filming. And the production crew came out and scouted the location specifically because of the power lines over the house. Because in the original writing of Back to the Future, there was something about lightning striking the power lines, making the car go into the past. So that's interesting. They rewrote the story because they couldn't logistically do the filming of that here with the lightning. So that was really cool. But the woman said they get anywhere between 10 to 100 people a day that come here to take pictures and ask questions, and she greets every single one and comes out and takes pictures for us with my cell phone. And she said, take pictures, take video of everything you want. So it was really cool. So if you ever visit this house, the owners are really awesome and really accommodating, and it blew my mind that they're not tired of it. They get hundreds of people a day, they say, and they come out and do the same thing with everyone. They even gave us a flyer of some behind the scenes stuff with Michael J. Fox standing right here in the driveway. And no, there is not a brand new Toyota in that garage, I asked. And Michael J. Fox standing right here doing some of the filming. And if you see that gate right over there, that's the gate that he jumps over when it's locked. Remember when he went back to the wrong time and he went in the little girl's bedroom.
What the hell?
This is awesome, and they said I could do video of everything, so I'm gonna go real close. So there's the gate that Michael J. Fox jumps over. Here's the front door and the garage, which holds the new shiny black Toyota, probably a 1985, because that's the year it was supposed to be. So anyway, Back to the Future house. Check it off my list of movie locations. Definitely will be one of the more memorable ones. And if the woman who owns the house ever watches this video, on behalf of myself and everyone that you are so accommodating to, it is awesome that you come out and do that, and I thank you. So onward to the next movie house.
Hey Doc, we better back up. We don't have enough road to get up to 88.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
In 1982, a horror movie came out that my 6-year-old self saw. And hey, it was PG. And it scared the crap out of me. And to this day, I still have trouble watching it. It's about a land developer in Simi Valley, California, that builds a development on a grave, but doesn't remove the bodies, only the tombstones.
You son of a bitch, you moved the cemetery, but you left the bodies, didn't you?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Poultergeist House. There was no PG-13 rating until 1984, and the first PG-13 movie was Red Dawn. So how bad could a horror movie be that was PG? Well, scary. And I don't think I ever recovered. The clown scene, the guy tearing his face off in the bathroom. I mean, could screw a little kid up. And Poltergeist was one of the best horror movies of all time. And the neighborhood it's in is actually pretty nice. In 1984, there was a movie about a young kid who picks up and moves from Newark, New Jersey to California and soon gets bullied by a bunch of the local ruffians. And this building right behind me here is where that young boy became a man. Talking about the Karate Kid. And this is their apartment. And watch out for those palm trees. Watch out for fallen coconuts.
Look at those palm trees. Damn! Do you know what that means?
Yeah, watch out for fallen coconuts.
And there, if you can see, in the corner is the actual apartment of Daniel LaRusso. It's good to see that the pool is filled with water now.
Is this the only pool you guys got here?
Yeah, that's it. Hey, what was that, karate?
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, been doing it long?
Yeah, a while.
Ever use it?
A couple times, you know.
Bet you could kick some ass, huh? Yeah, I would like to learn some of that. Maybe.
And right behind me in this area here is where they pull up. And Daniel's got his bike on the roof and does the karate kick. Pretty cool. Wonder where Mr. Miyagi is. So there was this story of this guy named Brady, and he was bringing up 3 boys, and what the hell, we're at the Brady Bunch house. Pretty cool, huh? And there's this really cool car out front. I don't know if that's part of this shtick, but pretty awesome. So we'll do a view all around it. It's got fake grass. So what was the joke about the Brady Bunch? Something like he was an architect and designed the house, but there was only 3 bedrooms for 6 kids, and him and his wife. So here's the Brady Bunch house. Pretty neat, huh? Onward to the next stop. You're gonna like where we're going next. You'll get it, my fingernails. You'll get it when you see it. In 1984, a psycho killer invaded teenagers' dreams where their parents couldn't protect them. He wore razor blades on his fingers, and his name was Freddy Krueger. And here we are at 1428 Genesee in Hollywood, California, where we have the Freddy Krueger Nightmare on Elm Street house. And interesting enough, Johnny Depp lived right across the street. Well, his character. And he was killed in his bedroom. Remember the waterbed scene? And his house was right here.
Stand by your window so I can see you. You stand a million miles away. That's much better.
So technically I'm standing on Elm Street.
This is God.
The house is very protected by bushes and lots of plants in the front. Pretty cool. Pleasant dreams. We're going down the Hollywood Strip where all the, the stars are on the sidewalk and stuff. So enjoy the view from the car. I don't think we're gonna get out because I've seen this a million times, and but it's fun. So enjoy. Chinese theater. Chinese theater.
The Dolby theater? It used to be the Kodak theater.
And that's pretty much all of Hollywood Boulevard. But now let's go down Sunset Boulevard, which I think is a little bit nicer. That's where you get like Whiskey A Go Go, all the classic clubs like Viper Room and stuff, where River Phoenix died, right on the outside front patio from heroin and cocaine. Speedball. We're on Sunset Boulevard and enjoy the drive. That was Sunset. I have always wanted to go through this tunnel in Los Angeles, and I'm about to. I think I turned left right out of the tunnel.
Yes. At the light turn.
We are on the final stretch of our very long day in Los Angeles and the surrounding areas, looking at famous houses from movies and filming locations. And we are on, what is the name of the street? Carroll Street. Yes, we are on Carroll Street, where you will find the house from Charmed, right over there, above Anna's head. And down there, we will show you later, the Michael Jackson Thriller house. So let's have a look. The Charmed house. Isn't it charming? It's a little dark, but you get the gist. It's pretty cool. All really cool Victorians are on this house, are on this street. So let's walk down a little further. And last time I was here, the Michael Jackson Thriller house was really beat up. It was not in good shape. So I believe it's probably still that way. I saw it when we were coming in, but look at these beautiful Victorian houses. This house right here is the Michael Jackson Thriller house, right there. So here is the Thriller house, and we are going to walk up closer. So that's it. That was a very long day. All over Los Angeles County.
Very long day.
Highlight of my day, I think the Back to the Future house, just because the woman came out and talked to us for so long and gave us so much backstory on the filming.
Absolutely amazing. Very
and
welcoming.
The Poltergeist house, because it scared the shit out of me. Sorry for the swearing. But we're gonna conclude this video now on Carroll Street in Los Angeles on a beautiful night here in, what month is it? April. And we're gonna drive back home now to San Diego, where we're staying. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for traveling with us all day. Over and out.